I really hope you can't hear my neighbor. His truck is so loud. That's fine, we love trucks. I'm not mad about it. But hello, hi, welcome back to the channel. Cheers to the happy new year. I wanted to restart this channel multiple times. So this is a chit chat, so let's kind of get comfy. I lost all the weight, almost all of it. I was like 5-10 pounds away from my ideal weight. Feeling good, looking good, meet the man of my dreams in Mexico, like a Nicholas Sparks movie. Then I moved to Florida, to West Palm Beach, to work for a country club as a server. Let me tell you, worst experience of my life. It was awful. There was a lot of just like bullying, and I didn't do well in high school, so I didn't do well in this situation. I'm not a gossip person, I'm not a drama person. Like, I'm just super chill. I'm usually more friends with the guys because they're, again, more chill, more conservative, more funny, just not up in their feels all the time in like a really bitchy way. That got me in trouble. I was too friendly apparently, which meant that I was sleeping with everybody. Not the case. Started binging because what I've learned now in therapy, bless this journey that I've been on, is that my core values were being stricken against, ripped away. So my core values, which I have learned from being blessed to meeting Christine through Walk Alongside Counseling, is that I am somebody that needs a lot of agency over her life, which bleeds into my curiosity for life, which bleeds into my wanting to serve and help people find their agency and their own curiosity and really enjoy life. All of that was taken away being a foreign worker and on a contract for this country club where you're constantly being threatened. If you don't do your job, you're getting sayonara'd back home. Didn't appreciate that, so I sayonara'd myself. I quit, came back home. My binging continued just because I wasn't happy. Obviously I looked different. It was middle of winter, just not a good place. I'm very grateful that my parents came and saved me essentially and brought me home. Then I got a job at a wellness company based here in Saskatoon, and I also hated that. It was just like the girl gang energy I thought I was going to get, so I could just do the coaching that I know that I'm good at through health and wellness, helping people stop their binging. Even though I was going through it, helping people reconnect with themselves, reframe their inner dialects, like all these things that I really wanted to just embody, I didn't get to do. I felt more of a used car salesman, just sliding into people's DMs, scripting them, liking their photos, following them, just like so disingenuous. Like, I hate it. I started to rumble again, is what we call my binges. And before they're binges, they're almost like the triggers, like the rumbling happens and then the trigger turns on, the coping mechanism is utilized, which for me it's food, and then that like perpetuates into a vicious cycle. So these rumbles started happening, triggers started getting turned on, and binging started to occur more often than not. During my stint in Florida, those binges in a month, I had gained 20-ish pounds. The inflammation came down. I regulated at a 184 because my smallest in Florida was 169 pounds. And again, I probably had 5 to 10 pounds left to lose. And it was the lowest I'd ever weighed since like middle school. Again, fast forward, the rumbles start happening again, and I put all the weight back on, and I hit 194.8 again in August of 2024. I am at this point connecting with Christine because she used to work alongside the company that I was working for. I gave my resignation. I do believe it was in September, October, something like that, I do believe. I gave this resignation, and as soon as I did, it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. These false expectations that I'd like had, the embarrassment I thought I had because like I wasn't good enough for the team, all just went away. And then I started to like become myself again. Then I got a really shitty haircut in the meantime. So that put me back a little bit, but my identity is my hair. I learned how to utilize my core values. I took a lot of time to reflect on how I acted, how I mistreated myself, how I just all these little things that came up where I was like faking it till you make it. And I know I hate that saying, and I said it multiple times, but I really was embodying it. And to now be just breeding vulnerability and authenticity and just showing up now. For me, hold on, I need 2 hands for this. For me, it was the before and after. I wanted to document all this before and then show up online skinny. It was this version of this perfect self that I had, and that would give me credibility to just be an online health and wellness coach. It doesn't work that way. Now I'm understanding that this before and this during is it. It is the whole shebang. There really is no after end goal. Even when I do reach this ultimate goal that I have set for myself, I will hit this and I will move finish line even further. So it's just never ending. So, and then showing up and being like, I can look back now in my life and see when I was, you know, in Mexico meeting the man of my dreams, showing up so savvy, so confidently. The content I was creating and not posting was so good. The stories I was writing and the emails I was drafting, so good. And I never shared any of it because I was not at this end point. I still had 5 more pounds to lose. And then I could post it, and then people would trust me, and then I could be who I wanted to be. Now, I anticipate this year being the year of fulfillment. So what God has in store for me when I throw that word up to him, literally Lord only knows. And there is a little bit of fear that comes with, like, I think it's going to be like tying up loose ends from my past, from my inner child, and like laying to rest expectations that were not mine to carry, and all that, and like fulfilling all that, and like blank slate starting. God literally only knows if that is even accurate, or if that is just my human perspective of it, that we're all lay all this foundation and groundwork, and then he'll be like, bam, this is what it actually is. Here's your growth. And I'll be like, no, I'm tired. But anyway, I digress. It will be magical regardless. So that is it. That is this year. I am back on my way to shedding the weight, the security blanket of my fat on my body, letting it go. I have new security blankets, I have new coping mechanisms. I understand myself fully, I understand my rumbles, I understand my support system, who is true and who is not. Yeah, and I'm ready to just let this go. I'm inviting hard work into my life. I'm inviting vulnerability and the fear of rejection and embarrassment, and understanding that I can only fear, reject, and embarrass myself. It is my perspective, not anybody else's, to put on me. This is my house with my picket white fence, and this is theirs. They are not allowed to take their shit off their lawn and put it onto mine. And I am not allowed to go over there and collect it for them and put it on my lawn. Cut my own grass, paint my own fence, do my own damn thing over here. And it's good, and it's beautiful, it's well kept. I'm just really looking forward to re-entering this world and sharing it with you, and thanking you for coming along and making it this far in this chit chat. So cheers to you. Look at my little palm trees. We gonna end up living where there's some more palm trees this year. Bet. But cheers to you, cheers to me, cheers to us, cheers to God. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And thank you for joining me on this journey. And yeah, that's it, that's all. Bye.